Good morning everyone, it's Ali here. Today's the 15th of May 2018. It's a Tuesday. It's very cold here in Sydney, starting to rug up and not feel hot, which is wonderful because for the last number of years I just feel hot all the time. Sweating, nonsense, everything, as I've said before in my previous videos. So thank goodness it's winter. Thank goodness for some dietary changes in my pre-op diet before I have my gastric sleeve surgery on the 23rd of May, which is only 8 days away. I'm feeling not so hot now and feeling better and much more alert, and really enjoying the Optifast diet. So I've been on Optifast for 2 weeks now, 2 weeks yesterday. I've lost 4.7 kilos, having been on Optifast for 2 weeks. And since seeing Dr. Wong in March to organise or to be assessed for my surgery, I've lost 5.7 kilos. So I'm all good for the 5 kilos that I needed to lose ahead of my surgery. Just reiterating though, whilst I needed to lose weight before the surgery, it's mostly about your liver. You need to shrink your liver, have your liver in good health and good condition surgery, because they need to move your liver out of the way to get to your tummy to do the operation. So I am excited about my weight loss. I'm more excited about how I feel, and I'm going to my GP this afternoon where I'll have some results back on some liver function tests that I had done. Well, I've had them revisited because the last ones I had about a month or two ago were pretty not great, not dangerous I don't think, but heading like they are going to be dangerous long term. So I feel like I'm going to get back a test that I know I blitzed. So let's hope that that's the case, and I'll let you know how I go. Over on my Facebook page, Ali's Bariatric Journey, there are some tips and pointers about making Optifast more palatable. I know in some of the forums I've been become a member of, people do struggle with Optifast, the flavours, the hunger, all that sort of stuff. So I'm very fortunate. My doctor and dietitian actually prescribe some extra add-ins to the Optifast diet, I think, compared to others. I have 3 replacement meals a day, Optifast, either shakes, bars, soups, desserts. But I'm also allowed to have some veggies during the day. I'm allowed to have some berries, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, just a small amount a day. And the best part is I can have a main meal, 100 grams of lean protein plus a teaspoon of oil plus vegetables, and then if I need a teaspoon of certain condiments or stock or anything like that, I can add that in. I do have a list of approved things, so that's led to not being hungry, and it's also led to me experimenting with ingredients that are clean and plain and natural, and making them a healthy, tasty meal. In fact, actually, I've fed some of my Optifast meals to my husband and a beautiful visitor we had the other night, and everyone gives it a tick of approval. So whether they were just being nice or not, I don't know. I'm very lucky to have a lot of support and love from those around me. So I do wonder sometimes if they're being super encouraging and just doing what they need to make me feel good. But, you know, I'll take it. It's as beautiful as I'm enjoying it. So thank you. My stats are highest weight at 120 kilos in November last year, 2017. My visit to Dr. Wong was 116 kilos. I lost a kilo in the weeks before I started Optifast. My starting weight was on Optifast 115 kilos. Yesterday I weighed 110.3. So I've, you know, lost 5 odd kilos since I've seen the doctor, so I'm ready for surgery. It's funny, I really am doing my best to make this about health. And it's funny because I've said that a lot about diets I've been on in the past, but I still get devastated when the weight loss isn't what I'd hoped or expected or wanted. But this time around, it's really interesting because I was thinking, oh, how much can I lose on Optifast? What will I lose? What will I lose? Well, what if I could get to 110? What if I get to below 110? What if it's only the 112 that the doctor wanted me to be? And all these sorts of thoughts. But unlike me, I actually was able to block those thoughts out and focus on what I could eat, what suited my lifestyle, and the best way to do this stage to get the most out of it. And that's what I did. And look, I'm 110.3 kilos. I feel good. And I've got another week to go. So suddenly I'm overjoyed and not, oh, well, that's what I wanted anyway, or it should have at least been that or whatever. But I'm overjoyed that potentially by Wednesday next week, when I have my pre-surgery weigh-in, I'll be under 110 kilos. And that really gives me a great start on what I'm going to do post-surgery. I've read lots of things about how people just drop weight after surgery. Some people don't lose weight for weeks because their body's gone into shock. So I think spending the time getting my head in the right space about not being not watching the scales only. I did do that. I didn't weigh myself for the first week because I was away and I didn't have scales. And I got home and I got a lovely, wonderful surprise with my 3 kilos weight loss in the first week. Then I started weighing every day and it was up and down. And too much information here, but it's, you don't poop every day, and the weight loss variances are based on when you poop, for me anyway. So I stopped weighing every day. I stopped being disappointed with what I saw. And now my clothes actually, around 5 kilos weight loss, my clothes are better. People are commenting about the weight loss in my face. So, yeah, it just feels good. And it helps really set my expectations, I think, for any ups and downs and stalls I may have after the operation. Talking about the operation, I think it's on my mind all the time. I'm getting emotional. It's exciting, really exciting. Being a member of a lot of Facebook support pages, I know people struggle and have problems, and some people breeze through, but there's always a level of discomfort. And I'm just ready to embrace all of that. I've done the best I can to prepare for it. I'll do the best I can to recover from it, and it will be what it will be. My future wasn't going to be great without this, with some medical issues, as I've mentioned before at length. So onwards and upwards. I'm very fortunate to be supported by my family. And I actually know how fortunate I am, because not everyone else has people in their life that understand. And that's why the support groups and videos and reaching out to people that are going through obesity, surgery and things like that is so, so important. So people, if you've got stuff to say, if you've got things to share, do it for people that don't have the support network, that don't have the access to love, well, access to understanding around them. I'll just wipe my tears away. So the plan for this week is I've got a busy week ahead. I'm just trying to make it go really quickly. I'm keen to get lots of recipes and things up and try new foods and give reviews about the Optifast flavours and things like that, just to help others through. So that's about all I've got to say, although I must say I received a message from my son, I'll probably cry again now, who's overseas, and he watched the videos. And I actually can't say what he said, so I'll put something up on Facebook just to share the thoughts he sent along, and it just goes to show the impact our weight and poor health has on those that love us. And this was going to be a happy post, but it is. I'll be back over the next couple of days. I want to share my results, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.